It's been a while since I made a Rocket League news video, but I must say it feels good to be back to it. And I also must say that there is a lot of good content to cover in this, so let's just hop into it. So Psyonix released their Rocket League roadmap for February and March, as well as they released the Season 9 competitive rewards. So to start off, there's a lot happening in February. To begin, we have the end of competitive Season 9 and the beginning of competitive Season 10. It's kind of crazy to think we're already on Season 10. I guess it's not really already, but it feels like it. This is good news because it means we will be receiving our rewards for our ranks in Season 9. Luckily, Psyonix was gracious enough to already show off the rewards for Season 9, and this season's rewards are wheels, which in my opinion is simply amazing because wheels are the best rewards you can get. So let's talk about these then. With the picture on screen, you can see that overall they all have a gear system going on inside them, kinda like the sprocket wheels we have in the second Rocket Pass. But I'm going to talk about them more individually now. The bronze wheels are really plain, but usually the bronze rewards are pretty simple. However, this silver wheel somehow managed to look even more bland than the bronze ones. But once you look at the gold wheels, you'll see that they decided to take a step up and light the wheels up with a glow. They also changed the gear inside. This wheel looks pretty good and a definite upgrade from silver and bronze. The platinum wheel is identical to the gold but with a color swap, and honestly the platinum color is better than the gold, so I think it looks even better. Now once we hit the diamond wheels, we are greeted with some pretty crazy wheels, to be honest. The gears inside are much more complex, and the lighting on the wheels is much more vibrant and way more flashy. Of course, since it is identical in style to the champ wheels are no different. They are just as flashy and just as complex, but they are obviously purple instead of blue because, champ. These wheels will be handed out after the end of competitive Season 9. You will receive the wheels that suit whatever rank you achieved in the season. Speaking of rank, if you achieve Grand Champ in any of the extra modes, you will not be receiving the normal Grand Champ title. However, if you did hit Grand Champ in any of the competitive modes like Duel, Duos, Standard, or Solo Standard, you will receive a Grand Champ title. But if you hit Grand Champ and say Rumble, there's no reason to be upset because you will receive a unique title. All of the extra modes will have their own unique title for hitting Grand Champ, rather than receiving the actual Grand Champ title. The titles that are going to be handed out are, for Rumble, you have Season 9 RNG Champ, for Drop Shot you have Season 9 Floor Destroyer, for Hoops you have Season 9 Dunk Master, and for Snow Day you have Season 9 Blizzard Wizard. They're honestly pretty nice titles. I'd prefer RNG Champ out of any of them, that's just my personal opinion. That about wraps up all of the news on the competitive seasons in February, but there will also be a new in-game event coming. This event will probably work just like all the other events, whether it be the Rocket League birthday event, the Christmas event, the Halloween event, they're all the same. You will probably earn some form of currency to buy items. I figure this event will be themed after Valentine's Day, although there's no confirmation, but it's more than likely going to be that. On top of that, coming in the first update in February will be the in-game friends list. So that's right, the Crossplatform Party system will finally be arriving in February. I know this is the most wanted addition to the game, and it's nice to see it finally being here. But on top of all of what I've mentioned so far, there are still two more things happening in February. Number one is something minor, and that's just the addition of more in-game music. I don't personally care too much about the music in the game, but for anybody who does, that's definitely good. And finally, the last thing being added in February will be a brand new crate. That means there will be new customization items to make your car look how you would like it to, as well as we can assume it would mean a new mystery decal and probably a new goal explosion. Now that's it for all the new content coming in February. Honestly, it's a very filled month. Now let's move on to March. In March, there will be a new licensed DLC, which means there will be a new car entering into the showroom after the McLaren. I'm really curious to see what they pull out. I honestly have no idea what it could be. I didn't expect to see a McLaren, so I'm interested to see what they pull out. In March, the second Rocket Pass will also be ending, but we already knew that. That appears to be all they mention about March, but it does appear that they mentioned things for spring moving forward. It appears that the third Rocket Pass will be launching in spring, so probably early April. However, they also gave us an extra detail about this third Rocket Pass, and honestly this detail is huge. The third Rocket Pass will bring a challenge system with it. We didn't learn anything about it though, however the addition of challenges into the Rocket Pass is a big change and honestly a huge step in the right direction. I am very excited to see how they set this system up. Finally, the last thing that spring will bring us is a brand new arena. This arena was created for the Chinese version of the game, but it will be available everywhere later down the line. That wraps up all we learned in this latest post from Psyonix. I'm honestly excited. There's a lot of good content in this post, and February in general looks to be very exciting. I'm looking forward to see what that challenge system is too. It's got me very intrigued. But that's about it for the video. I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. Feel free to leave a comment and let me know your opinions. I love talking. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Goodbye.